Well, if folks want to study cymatics, I don't know if you've discussed this on the show before, but just simply go to YouTube and type in Cymatics. So imagine a plate that's a stainless steel plate where you place salt on it. The plate is a frequency generator, and as the frequencies change, the shapes change. It's absolutely magnificent to watch, because when you look at that and you understand that dis-ease is the salt on the plate looking like sand on a beach.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it becomes to look like a tortoise shell or the back of a snake or a nautilus or something that's cohesive and geometrically square and magnificent, that's health. And there's a reason why our organs are called organs, like a church organ.
Yeah.
Is because they each have a frequency, and we know what that is, and we can introduce that harmonizing frequency and heal these things. It's so much more elegant than trying to drug everything.
Well, totally. I mean, and this is also showing that we are a symphony. Like,
yes.
We are a symphony in action, and I constantly try to use better words. Talking about what do we need more of in the world? It's harmony, and a lot of that is using our voice. And I'm not talking about harmonizing like singing, but I'm also not talking about that, because we have a voice for a reason. And when we use it with intention, speaking our own truth, it rings differently. People can tell. It shows up in our face. It lights us up when we're speaking our own truth. And there's something harmonic about that. And I really do feel like you mentioned cymatics. I made the film Cymatica years ago. And
the water leaks around the side.
And so no, it's all good. Cymatica is a film that I made, back in 2009. That is the Greek term for cymatics. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I said it that way is because I've always been a musician, and I've always understood that there's something about music and the way that it can change you. Music, if it hits right, it can change you. And then the words become kind of almost like self-fulfilling prophecies if you're in that hypnagogic state. Mm-hmm. So what we're seeing here on the screen is 345 hertz.
There you go.
And that's the shape that it creates. And as the frequency increases, you'll notice these moments of chaos, and then all of a sudden it'll come into a higher form, a higher complexity. And so we're not seeing the chaos in between. We're just seeing it well, kind of like when he's throwing the salt all over it, that's chaos, and it comes into harmony. But right there, you see how it went back to chaos so it could reorganize itself. I almost feel like this is what's happening to the planet right now. And you were talking about the Schumann resonance. I feel like we are in that stage in between a lower order and a higher order, and the geometry is changing, and it feels like there's chaos. And in many respects, there is chaos, and there are perpetrators, but there also seems to be something deeper and higher, and let's just say more esoteric, that's going on here, that I feel like a lot of the perpetrators that we're talking about are trying to hijack, but it's not necessarily something that they're capable of hijacking. All they're able to do is keep people in a state where we consent to and willingly give up our authority. Make sure y'all head over to benjosephstewart.com, become a member. You'll have access to the growing library of deeper dives where I talk about all the stuff that I really can't talk about on YouTube. Make sure you get involved in the Discord chat. That's where a lot of the conversation is happening, talking about new theories, being able to interweave into the greater conversation that is how we awaken infinity. That's our highest potential. And I just want to remind you, you are the most powerful technology ever known to creation. Wield it like an artist with a conscience.